What's up, guys? My name is GregoBlocks. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It truly means a lot. 2026 marks 20 years since LEGO Batman's first set, and since then, we've been blessed with a lot of minifigures, ranging from well-known classics like Robin and Knightwing, to the obscure like Condiment King and the Eraser. But I think the most iconic versions of these characters are from the original Batman line from 2006 to 2008. We're going to go year by year to cover all 24 unique minifigures and see their current value. First, we have the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne. Currently valued at $35. All the pieces here are not exclusive, so finding him in relatively good condition shouldn't be that hard. He only appeared in the Batcave set and is our only Bruce Wayne figure from this era. While he is an overall standard minifigure, it's a good one to have in any collection. Next, we have Bruce's fearless butler, Alfred. Valued currently at $55, he too has only appeared in the Batcave set. This figure is unique as it's one of the only minifigures with printing all the way around the head. LEGO rarely does that, not even 20 years later. Of all the Alfred figures to be made, this one is so nostalgic and it's my personal favorite. Alright, now that the alter egos are out of the way, we can dive into the main event, starting off with our first Batman. This figure appeared in 3 different sets and is worth about $44 now. This is the Batsuit that you play as in the original LEGO Batman game, and I think that's what makes this figure so desirable. Just like the previous, this Batman has appeared in many different sets as well, 5 to be exact. This one is currently worth $21 because of its wide distribution. This figure is clearly based on the Tim Burton Batsuit design from the late 80s to the early 90s. The standout here is the shimmery gold detailing on the torso. You cannot have Batman and not have Robin, and this specific variant only came in the Batcave set. He is also worth $104 and is just as iconic as the gray and black Batman that we just talked about because you also play as him in the video game. I especially love the classic colors that contrast with a lot of the dark grays and blacks of the sets from this theme. Does he even need an introduction? This is our first Knightwing we ever received, and it's such a great figure. Valued at $154, he only came in one set, believe it or not, it was not the Batcave. It was the first Arkham Asylum. This figure radiates aura, even with that obscure choice in haircut. Moving on to the villains, I'll start with an anti-hero. Catwoman came in one set and is worth about $44 today. This is the first figure on this list that has a double printed head, and it would be nice to have a hairpiece included, but that's just a small nitpick, since the mask covers up some great printing when it's on. This still might be LEGO's best Joker figure ever made. I'll have to look at my collection again and see, but this figure only appeared twice, once in 2006 and again in 2008. Valued at $93, there's no doubt this figure is regarded so highly among DC and Batman fans. And I also can't forget to mention his unique Joker playing card. The Joker henchman also appeared in 2 sets, which is the only time a henchman made 2 appearances throughout this theme. He is valued at a respectable $14 and has no exclusive parts. I am so glad I got this figure when I did. Killer Croc came in one set and is valued at $92. The set that he came in retailed at a small $20. That's a common trend with these figures. I think the print quality of this figure is amazing, and aside from being the classic LEGO green and the lack of back print, I think this figure could easily stand among the figures released today. This is another outstanding minifigure. Scarecrow only came in 2 sets, Arkham in 2006 and again the following year. This figure is very unique because of his head. It actually glows in the dark, like this. So it's not shocking to know that this figure is worth $152 right now. The only flaw in my opinion is the brown body and the brown legs because they're very prone to breaking. So if you own one of these, you ought to be careful. The Riddler came in 2 sets, the first being the Arkham Asylum and the second being the 2007's Bane and Riddler hideout. This figure gets everything right in my opinion. Currently worth only about $39. The face print and torso print are so perfect for the character. Even with the generic hairpiece, it's still a fitting choice. I have 0 complaints. Poison Ivy is another figure only released in the Arkham Asylum set, and she is currently worth about $50. Aside from her face print, which I think was perfect for the time, I think it's a little bit outdated now. The red hair and the torso print, however, I think are perfect. Next, we have Mr. Freeze, who's only appeared in 2 sets, the 2006 Batcave and the 2008 Batman's Buggy, The Escape of Mr. Freeze. Valued at $99, this figure has the most and the least going on. A plain blue torso and legs means that the figure only has printing on the face. But the chest armor and the freeze gun really make this character stand out. I especially love the white tube running from his tank to his gun. Another henchman. The freeze henchman appeared in the Batcave set and is worth a respectable dollar above the Joker's, making his current value $15. What a figure. Two-Face came in one set in 2006 and is currently valued at a modest $64. This is one of the few figures in the Batman line that actually came with some back torso printing. The hairpiece was shared with another Two-Face many years later, but for 5 years, this was exclusive just to this one. He also comes with a silver stud to represent his coin, and overall is an amazing minifigure 20 years later. The last henchman, and probably the best one too. Two-Face's henchman also has double-sided printing, making the torso exclusive, making the figure worth $26 and is the most expensive henchman. The Penguin is a really fun figure. Only appearing in 2 sets, he is worth $16 today and comes with a buildable penguin. This one happens to be carrying a revolver. He also comes with an umbrella. This is one of the 2 Arkham guards that came in the Arkham Asylum set. This one is black with some interesting orange glasses. He's valued at $20. The other one is white and is valued at $21. These figures share the same torso, legs, and hat as well. The following year, we were blessed with 2 new figures. Batman in his Dark Knight Returns inspired outfit, which was only released in 2 sets this year. Simply perfect. From the printing on the torso, which if I told you this figure came out this year, aside from the head and mask, you could easily believe that. It is such a great figure. Oh, and if you want one, prepare your wallet for about a $175 purchase. If you thought the last figure was expensive, oh boy, just you wait. This Bane only came in the Bane and Riddler's hideout. This is the only figure to have both printing on the front and back of the head, and also front and back of the torso as well. This figure has so much thought and care put into it, and is now worth a grand total of $491. Spoiler alert, this is the most expensive figure on this list. Final year, and another 2 unique minifigures. The Dark Knight Batman appeared in 3 of the 4 sets in this wave. The printing had a major jump in quality, and if you want this figure, you'll be happy to know it's only worth about $35. Last but certainly not least, we have the amazing Harley Quinn. She appeared in 1 set in this wave and has leg printing, the only figure in the original Batman line to have it, and front and back torso printing. This figure is currently worth $95. This figure also came in the first Lego Batman set that I bought with my own money back in 2008, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it. If you want to get all of these figures as of February 2026, you need to fork over a grand total of $1,955, which is about $1,400 more than all of the 2006 to 2008 sets combined at release. That's crazy. Overall, I really love making this video. I want to start documenting more of my LEGO collection like this. Maybe later this year I'll do the same with the 2012 superhero line and possibly compare them to their OG counterparts. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you guys would like to see. New videos will be uploaded every week, so come back next week to see more. Until next time, guys, stay creative.